Exclusive contracted novel by Feilu Novel Network. One concept divine ability per day, the country is ecstatic national games come. Each country will have a selected child, each of whom will randomly receive a special ability every day. Chu Ming has been selected. The ability obtained on the first day is: posting videos will definitely get everyone's likes. Longwa netizens exploded directly. What kind of garbage ability? What's the use of it? Are you an internet celebrity? It's over. It's gone. Foreign netizens are even more sarcastic. At the same time, Sakura Nation is testing controlled nuclear fusion with the help of their chosen son. At the most critical moment, Chu Ming released a video. All scientists have directly turned off all computers and opened their videos to like. Causing experimental failure, controllable nuclear fusion turned into a giant hydrogen bomb. Millions of casualties in Sakura country. Global shock. Can you still play like this? The next day, Chu Ming acquired the ability to cut through paper while defecating day 3. You must pick up money when going out the 4th day. Be late for school, Chu Ming said. I tell you, concept gods do not have weak gods. The world trembles with fear. Longwa is crazy. Feilu Novel Network reminds you that this novel and its characters are purely fictional. If there are any similarities, they are purely coincidental and should not be imitated. Chapter 1. National Games Come. Choose it every day. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Hey, I really miss the days before crossing over. Chu Ming huddled in his cramped affordable housing. Playing bored with the computer, sighing helplessly. He has been traveling to this parallel world for a full 3 years. When I first crossed over, Chu Ming was overjoyed. I thought I was about to become like countless predecessors in the world, gaining access to the system and reaching the pinnacle of the world. Result: it's been 3 whole years, I haven't even seen a trace of a system. The most basic thing is that his original identity was still a rapper who dropped out of junior high school to play rap. As a result, he, who was almost 20 years old at this time, could not even find a decent job. I can only do the hardest physical work to make a living. I ate noodles for 2 yuan each. I live in a low-rent house for 200 yuan per month. As for becoming a copycat and making money by copying novels and songs, sorry, this parallel world is almost the same as the Earth. Even cultural and entertainment works are the same. It's impossible to copy it all. Chu Ming felt like he might be the most miserable intruder. It hurts. It hurts too much. Your grandmother, this is not as good as my sister's time travel. May I ask what the meaning of my time travel is? However, at this moment, mutations arise suddenly. A cold voice suddenly exploded in Chu Ming's mind. Warning. National Games Advent Blue Star. From now on, out of 197 countries around the world, there will be one chosen child each. Each person will randomly receive a special ability every day. The chosen child needs to develop and utilize their special abilities to help their country as much as possible. At the end of each day, the Heavenly Way will rate the performance of each selected child as long as it benefits the country, whether it's technological progress, resource increase, economic growth, or even helping the country win honors. It can all improve its rating. The selected children with a rating below B will have a significant decrease in their country's national games. The lower the rating, the more it will decrease. At most, it will decrease by 10 times. And random penalties will come across the country. The selected child with an A rating doubles the national transportation of their country. Rating S, national games has increased tenfold. Random rewards will be given nationwide. Attention! If the chosen child dies, the rating on that day will immediately be the lowest E level. Moreover, the punishment will be doubled. Please cooperate with your chosen son as much as possible, every country. You all prosper together. You all suffer losses. This national sports game will be live streamed throughout, synchronizing with all video platforms around the world. 1 hour later, the game officially begins. 59.59, 59.58, this. Chu Mingmeng sat up straight. Did I rush too much and hallucinate? No, it's not an illusion. Chu Ming widened his eyes and looked at a group chat called Butter Enthusiasts on the computer screen. At this point, the pot has already exploded. Sleeping slot, sleeping slot. I just hallucinated. There's a voice in my mind saying something about national sports games. Ah. Did you hear it too? Sleeping slot. This is not hallucination. I heard it too. National games. Son of Heaven's choice. Randomly obtain a special ability every day. What is this? Is it a boring experiment of some advanced civilization? Wait. It seems like it says it's some kind of heavenly way. The world is going to change. Do you think the chosen one will be me? I am very willing to use my superpowers to help the country. You deserve it. You deserve it. I, Ji Buchang, am the rightful son of Tianxian. Chu Ming quickly withdrew from the group chat and went to various platforms to take a look. Sure enough. The entry for National Games coming. It has been airdropped on the hot search of every platform. Not only domestically, but also internationally. That voice just now appeared in the minds of everyone around the world. Shake the world. Ordinary people are still lost, frightened, or excited. Senior officials from various countries have quickly reacted and held emergency meetings one after another. A consensus was quickly reached that this national sports game is highly likely to be true. Otherwise, it would be impossible to explain this global supernatural event. Countries around the world have immediately entered a state of emergency readiness. This is a global crisis. It is also an opportunity for every country. And the core of this opportunity is those chosen children and the special abilities they randomly acquire every day. In human history, there has never been a situation where the fate of an entire country is tied to one person. At this moment, everyone around the world is discussing who the chosen son of their own country will be. Almost everyone hopes to be themselves. After all, you can randomly acquire a special ability every day. It can also bind national luck and determine the fate of one's own country, which is very impressive. Our dragon country has 1.4 billion people, is it just one chosen child? This probability is much smaller than other countries, isn't it? It's unfair. That's right. At least 3 spots need to be given, right? 2 are also okay. I don't know who Tianxuan's son will be, but I hope to be a top scientific researcher with high intelligence and the ability to better develop special abilities. Actually, it doesn't matter who it is, it mainly depends on what abilities the chosen child gains. Right, right. If our country's chosen son gains the ability to erase a country from the blue star and directly erases the eagle sauce country, then it won't take off. Why not acquire the ability to rub water droplets with bare hands and directly dominate the world? Actually, I prefer the ability to pause time. You damn. Heroes have similar views. The first day of obtaining the ability to pause time. Be careful of Superman. The second day. Happy Superman. On the third day. I don't eat beef. Discussions on the internet keep coming up. But the focus of people's discussion soon shifted to who the chosen son was. Becoming the chosen child of one's own country, what special abilities can one obtain? Obviously, this is the top priority. As long as the special abilities are strong enough. Even a child can get the highest rating. At the same time. On every mainstream video platform worldwide. 197 national sports game live streaming rooms have appeared. Every country's chosen child has a separate live broadcast room. But at this point, all the live streaming rooms are black screen, displaying a countdown. The game has not officially started yet. Chapter 2. Dragon Country launches a special program, inviting experts. You are listening at Novel Full. Audio. The chosen son of the Dragon Kingdom, isn't it me? Chu Ming murmured to himself. It's not that he's too confident, but rather an intuition as a traveler. As expected. The next second, the sound of the heavenly way echoed again in his mind. Chu Ming, congratulations on being selected by the heavenly Tao and becoming the chosen son of the Dragon Kingdom. In 10 minutes, you will randomly gain a special ability. Warning. 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 Detected interference from unknown forces. The ability you have obtained must be a concept god ability. My grass. Bully. It's really me. Chu Ming was overjoyed. He knew the traveler couldn't have been so ordinary all along. It's finally time for ye to take off. Hey, wait. Chu Ming suddenly realized. What did Heavenly Tao say just now? The ability I randomly acquire every day must be a conceptual divine ability. Concept god ability. What does it specifically refer to? Chu Ming was full of doubts, he had never really understood this thing. Also, what is the unknown force? Can even this mysterious and unpredictable, heavenly way, interfere? Is it your own golden finger? Forget it, it doesn't matter anymore. Chu Ming is too lazy to think too much. As long as I can end my miserable life. Son of heavenly selection. Is this the identity that a traveler should have? The senior management of Longhua launched a special program at the fastest speed. Invited experts and scholars from the scientific research and sociology fields. And the author of The Three-Body Problem, a famous science fiction writer, Lu Qixin. The purpose is very simple. One is to provide advice and strategies for the chosen son of our country, maximizing the utilization and development of his special abilities. The second is to appease the emotions of the people and allow them to see the country's efforts intuitively. So, this special program will broadcast the national sports game in real time. Hello, audience friends from all over the country. I am the host Bing Bing, and I believe everyone already knows the purpose of launching this special program in China. Next, Bing Bing will introduce the 3 guests invited for this program. Professor Li Yangcheng, an expert in the forefront of physics in China. Professor of Sociology in the Northern Qing Dynasty, Chen Hao. Famous science fiction writer, Lu Qixin. As soon as the live broadcast started, millions of viewers immediately flooded in, creating unprecedented popularity. Sleeping Slot, is the lineup of this guest group too luxurious? It seems that the country has taken it seriously this time, aren't you talking nonsense? National games are related to the rise and fall of a country, so we can't take them too seriously. Wait, is Lu Qixin also qualified to be here as a novelist? Why are you not qualified? De Lu is definitely the ceiling of our country's imagination. For such supernatural events, I think he has more say than any expert professor. Yes, with Big Lu's imagination, he can definitely provide many valuable suggestions for the development of special abilities by the chosen son of heaven. Sleeping Slot. I know Professor Chen Hao. Isn't that the expert who suggested last time that young people can't find a job and get married and have children first? It's him. You're next door to mad. This kind of bricklayer also deserves this show. According to the mysterious voice, there are still 5 minutes before the start of the national sports game, and our country's chosen son is about to appear. Bing Bing looked at the 3 people and said, "May I ask the 3 guests, what kind of person do you want our country's chosen son to be?" Physics Professor Li Yangcheng said, "Personally, I think it's best for someone who has received higher education and has enough knowledge reserves to better develop their special abilities." However, Lu Qixin said, "I believe that in the face of such supernatural events, the importance of imagination may outweigh knowledge reserves. Only people with the same special ability and richer imagination are more likely to produce amazing effects. If Li Yangqing nodded thoughtfully, it could also be considered recognition. Professor Chen Hao from Qingbei sneered, in my opinion, knowledge and imagination are not important. The decisive factor is still the strength of the randomly acquired abilities of the chosen child. For example, Tianquan's son from Eagle Sauce Country has gained the ability to manually rub lithography machines, while Tianquan's son from Dragon Country has gained the ability to run faster than Bolt. May I ask, which one of them can better help their country? The answer is obvious, right? Bing Bing Xiu frowned slightly, and the example given by the other party made her feel a bit uncomfortable. I inexplicably feel that Professor Chen's butt is a bit crooked. Many people also feel the same way in the live broadcast room. This is definitely a problem forcing Professor Chen Hao. Even giving an example leans towards Eagle Sauce Country. Yeah, no wonder you gave that kind of brainless opinion before. Is this also what he said? The Dragon Kingdom should destroy nuclear weapons in order to gain the trust of the Eagle Sauce Kingdom. Sleeping slot, I checked and it's really amazing. This guy's butt is really crooked. How could he be on this program? Actually, aside from the examples given, Professor Chen Hao's words still make a lot of sense. Indeed, the strength of the abilities acquired by the chosen child is the most important thing. Otherwise, no matter how high their intelligence and imagination are, they cannot be saved. Due to different opinions. The atmosphere of the program has also become subtle. Lu Qixin decided to speak as little as possible. After all, compared to these two professors, as a novelist, her status is still too low. After a long wait. Finally. The countdown to the National Games game ends in 60 seconds. Bing Bing was so nervous that his voice trembled as he said, "The chosen son of our country is about to appear. The fate and future of the Dragon Kingdom will be in his own hands, something unprecedented in 5,000 years. Everyone, let's welcome the new era of Blue Stars together." At this moment, nationwide, even worldwide, everyone is guarding the live broadcast room of the National Games, holding their breath and concentrating. They are about to witness the beginning of a new era. Countdown to National Games. 3, 2, 1, schwa. 197 live broadcast rooms for national sports games, with images appearing simultaneously. Displayed the selected children of each country separately. Chapter 3. The Son of Heavenly Selection appears. The Heavenly Selection of the Dragon Kingdom. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Eagle Sauce Country Live Room. A picture of a laboratory is displayed. A white man wearing an experimental suit, his face full of excitement. Oh my god. Oh my god. The chosen son of Eagle Sauce Country is actually me. Oh shit. It's actually him. Why isn't it me? Does anyone know this person? Is it reliable to entrust my Lygian's fate to him? Does it look like a scientist? It seems like it's okay, oh my god. Look at the school emblem on his lab uniform. It's Harvard University. It's stable. I found out. Our chosen son is named Abbott, a doctoral student at Harvard University. Steady spicy. Steady spicy. God bless our Eagle Sauce Country. Our chosen son has such a high education and intelligence that he must rub the Dragon Country against the ground. Sakura Country Live Room. Baga. Our chosen son is actually an AV actor. Why is this dear the chosen son of heaven? Why is it hanging long? Don't panic, everyone. It doesn't matter who the chosen child is. It mainly depends on whether their special abilities are strong or not. Beixiong Country Live Room. Bula. Our chosen son is actually a combat expert. Steady and spicy. What's wrong with the combat expert? Is there any explanation? Don't worry. Power is everything. At least it looks powerful. Gaul, England, South Bang, Siam, three kingdoms. The selected sons of all countries appeared in their respective live broadcast rooms. For a moment, some people are happy while others are sad. Although the chosen sons have not yet gained random abilities, their first impressions such as identity, appearance, and status still greatly affect the confidence of the citizens. Longwa Live Room. The atmosphere was somewhat silent. What appears in the picture is actually a small and inexpensive rental house. A handsome young man is in the center of the picture, dressed in sunset costumes, and a table next to him is filled with bags of the cheapest hanging noodles. At first glance, it is the group of people at the bottom of society. This is bound to the fate of the Dragon Kingdom and the future of the chosen son. How can he bear such a responsibility? To be honest, Chu Ming's first impression on everyone was not very good. In the special program, the three guests all frowned at the same time. Is our chosen son just an ordinary person? Li Yangqing was somewhat disappointed, as his expectations for high IQ individuals were clearly in vain. Lu Qixin frowned tightly, and people like Chu Ming were the ones he least wanted to see. It's not that he looks down on such people, but rather the laboring people who are at the bottom of society, exhausted every day in order to make a living. There is simply no extra energy to develop imagination. Thinking is often sluggish. It's difficult to apply one's special abilities to unexpected effects. Lu Qixin sighed slightly and suddenly felt that it was necessary to be invited to this program. I should be able to provide a lot of useful advice to this chosen son myself. The chosen son of the Dragon Kingdom is indeed a bit disappointing, Chen Hao said inexplicably. Compared to Dr. Havel from the United States, Chu Ming from the Dragon Kingdom, it's simply unattractive. However, this is not the key, it still depends on what abilities they can acquire. Bing Bing was also stunned for a while, quickly thinking about what to say to appease the people. Our chosen son, outstanding talent. Good image. It symbolizes the new development of our country. A new atmosphere. The live broadcast room has already exploded. 666. Just boast, right? Don't be so difficult, as the chosen son of heaven, besides his appearance, there's nothing else we can praise, knock. I'm so disappointed. I'll knock. This kind of loser can also become the chosen child. It's not as good as me, I really don't trust this kind of person to hand over the fate of the Dragon Kingdom. Brother, don't worry, family. What if our chosen son can acquire a powerful ability? Under the violent operation of the state machinery, Chu Ming's identity information was clearly checked within 3 seconds and posted in the broadcast room. Name: Chu Ming. Age: 19. Education: dropped out of first year of junior high school. Occupation: unemployed, working as a temporary worker on a construction site to make a living. Moment the whole Longwa internet has exploded. What? Dropping out of junior high school. This chosen son is even more powerful than they imagined. In the special program, Li Yangqing and Lu Qixin's eyebrows have been furrowed into Sichuan characters. Although they had guessed that Chu Ming's education and knowledge reserves would not be too high. But I didn't expect it to be so low. This hey. It really makes people feel powerless to roast. Bing Bing's pretty face also showed some disappointment, and she could only comfort herself, as education does not represent everything. I can't say this person is very capable. Chen Hao's lips curled up slightly without leaving any trace. He is more than happy to see that the chosen son of the Dragon Kingdom is not as good as the one of the Eagle Sauce Kingdom. Finally. It's the most anticipated moment for everyone. The voice of the heavenly way once again resounds in everyone's minds. Tip: start giving each selected child special abilities randomly. Eagle Sauce Country, Abbott, acquire the ability to fly in the air. Sakura Country, Okayama Rikawa, acquire ability. Can accelerate the progress of controllable nuclear fusion research. Nanbang Kingdom, Park Pyeongchang, acquire the ability to turn steel into gold. 3 Kingdoms, Kumar, acquire ability. Surname ability becomes stronger 100 times. Gaul, Jed, acquire the ability to breathe underwater. The Kingdom of England. The chosen children of various countries have varying abilities. Still, some people are happy while others are sad. At present, it appears to be the strongest ability. It is the ability obtained by Okabe Rikuwa of Sakura Province to accelerate the progress of controllable nuclear fusion research. The live broadcast room of Sakura Country celebrates with joy. Powerful. Too powerful. The ability obtained by Okabe Jun is definitely the strongest in the world. Does this mean we can master controllable nuclear fusion? Very likely. Once we master controllable nuclear fusion, we will become the world's #1 superpower. The Dragon Kingdom will be our territory. No. We will rule the world. And we will definitely get an S.level rating, doubling the national fortune 10 times, hahaha. Go to the live broadcast room of Dragon Kingdom and see what abilities their chosen son has gained. I'm laughing to death. I see, what kind of garbage ability is this? Hahaha. Dragon Kingdom is ruined. Let them keep falsely accusing us of invading them, it's just right. Chapter 4. As long as you publish a video, you can obtain. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Dragon Country, Chu Ming, ability. Just post a video to get everyone's likes. When this announcement appeared in the National Sports Game live broadcast room of Dragon Country. At this moment, 1.4 billion people from all over the country of Dragon fell into a state of silence. Confused. Stupid. Unbelievable. All the Dragon people were dumbfounded in front of the screen. I didn't expect to kill them. Their chosen son has acquired such a useless ability. What's the use of this? It's over. Ha. Ha. Ha, I'm a TM server. You can get everyone's likes by posting videos. What kind of garbage ability is this? Is it even useful at all? I'm cracked. Is this to make our chosen son an internet celebrity? Even an invisibility ability would be more useful than this. Done. The chosen son who dropped out of junior high school, combined with his useless garbage ability, how can this help Dragon Kingdom? Sent it, our rating today must be below B level, which is a penalty of having the national transportation fee. I don't know what terrifying things will happen. Is the prosperous national fortune of the Dragon Kingdom, which has lasted for 5,000 years, coming to an end here? The whole country is filled with mournful voices. It's not that the Dragon people lack confidence, it's really that Chu Ming has gained so many special abilities. It's impossible to see any hope at all. At this despairing moment, the sarcastic voices of foreign netizens also followed. Dragon Country is the world's second largest economy and is a hypothetical enemy of many countries. It is also one of the most eye-catching countries in this national sports game. There are naturally countless foreign netizens closely following the live broadcast room of Longwa. When I saw that the chosen son of the Dragon Kingdom was actually an ordinary person like Chu Ming, many foreign netizens couldn't help but jump out and mock him. And now, seeing that Chu Ming's abilities are so useless, they almost didn't laugh out loud, so naturally they wanted to throw stones into the well. Ha ha ha. The ability to get likes from everyone. Congratulations on the birth of a world-class internet celebrity in Dragon Kingdom. Ha ha ha. I originally thought that the floating flight ability obtained by the selected son of Eagle Sauce Country was useless, but compared to Dragon Country, we are almost 100 times stronger, joke. The ability to fly in the air can at least help our country research anti-gravity technology. Our rating is definitely not low. Oh. My God, you're just a genius. Humph, a group of red deer. The ability of our cherry blossom country's chosen son is the strongest. Within today, we can have controllable nuclear fusion technology. far ahead of the world. The abilities obtained by the Dragon Kingdom are really ridiculous. They can be considered as lying dragons and phoenixes with the three kingdoms. Haha, no, the ability of the chosen son of the three kingdoms to obtain a surname has been enhanced by 100 times, at least with some scientific research value. What is the value of the ability of the Dragon Kingdom? How can one become a super internet celebrity through research? Celebrate the whole world. The Dragon Kingdom is ruined. With 5,000 years of accumulated national fortune, is that all? Laugh to death, and even falsely accuse our Nanbang Kingdom of stealing your traditional culture every day. If it was in the past. Faced with so much ridicule from foreigners, Longwa netizens will definitely not hesitate to curse back and start a crazy confrontation. But now, they don't have that kind of mindset at all. Even, I don't know how to refute these foreigners. At this moment, the entire Dragon Kingdom is shrouded in a pessimistic cloud of sorrow. Almost everyone has assumed that Chuming's rating today will be very low. According to the voice of the heavenly Tao, if the rating of the chosen child is lower than B, the national luck of the country it is bound to will significantly decrease. Up to 10 times decrease. And random punishment will come across the country. Although no one knows what punishment is. But after all, it was a punishment from the mysterious heavenly way, and without thinking, it was extremely deadly. Dragon Kingdom, it's dangerous. In the special program. The atmosphere is very oppressive. At the moment of seeing Chu Ming's acquired abilities. Except for Chen Hao, everyone else's hearts slowed down half a beat, followed by a deep sense of despair and powerlessness. Send a video to get everyone's likes. Li Yangqing's face turned pale. As an expert in the cutting-edge field of physics in Dragon Kingdom, he naturally hoped that Chu Ming could acquire an ability that could help Longgua's technology make significant progress. It's really not possible. A supernatural ability is also possible. At least it has certain scientific research value. Li Yangqing has already lowered his psychological expectations very low. However, it was never expected. The ability that Chu Ming acquired was surprisingly what's the use of this? Li Yangqing's heart was filled with sadness, and his body trembled with despair. This ability. Lu Qixin's face was also extremely solemn. Almost instinctively, he began to unleash his extraordinary imagination. If one has acquired Chu Ming's special ability, can they use any extraordinary effects? However, after racking my brain for a long time, Lu Qixin finally sighed and gave up. He couldn't even imagine that besides making Chu Ming the hottest internet celebrity in the world, there were other useful aspects to this ability. This is probably the most useless ability obtained among the 197 chosen sons. That's it. Look at Lu's expression. With his imagination, he can't even think of the use of this ability. Hey, is this heaven going to destroy our Dragon Kingdom? Is it because the country previously strongly supported the internet celebrity economy, but now it has been backfired by the heavenly way? Don't just send nonsense. Which major country's internet celebrity economy is underdeveloped? Hey! Do you think if Chu Ming becomes the world's #1 super internet celebrity, does it add honor to Dragon Country? Then it can also improve the rating. Don't take chances. I have read the rules issued by the heavenly way, and internet celebrities are not considered national honors. P.S. Grandpa, please collect, ask for flowers, ask for data. This is very important to me. Kneel down and thank you. Chapter 5. Useless internet celebrity abilities. No. This is all. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Now the Dragon Kingdom is in danger. Chen Hao pretended to sigh and said, "My suggestion is that we should cooperate with Sakura country now, maybe we can recover some losses." The chosen son of Sakura Nation has gained the ability to accelerate the progress of controllable nuclear fusion research. It can be foreseen that Sakura country will definitely receive a high rating, double its national fortune, and even receive heavenly rewards. And in our country of dragons, the national fortune is bound to plummet and suffer heavy losses. I suggest that we should provide some controllable nuclear fusion materials to Sakura country free of charge to gain their favor and trust. In this way, only after the Sakura country becomes stronger, may it not make things difficult for us who are weaker. As soon as this sentence is spoken, Isa's eyes instantly widened, looking at him in disbelief. She couldn't understand why he could say such a thing. What are you saying? Li Yangqing looked at him in shock, then became furious. Chen Hao. You're bullshit. Even if I die in the National Games game, I won't try to please the miscellaneous cherry blossoms. Lu Qixin's eyebrows furrowed, and her gaze towards Chen Hao was also filled with anger and disappointment. Is this the so-called expert? How could your butt be crooked like this? What is the difference between this expert in bad luck and licking dogs? Helping Sakura country for free is just to wait for them to become stronger and not make things difficult for us. Damn expert, go eat shit. It's definitely 500000. I suggest you don't suggest it. Damn it. Is this Chen Hao really from the dragon people? I suggest the country strictly investigate. Professor Li Yangqing is right. I would rather die than lick the cherry blossom country. Actually, I think Professor Chen's statement is also reasonable. After all, falling behind will lead to being beaten. The Sakura Kingdom is clearly about to soar to the sky, and our chosen son's ability is too weak. The Dragon Kingdom is definitely doomed. So, it's reasonable for us to embrace the strong's thigh in advance, isn't it? Is it cerebral palsy upstairs? Or is it 500,000 yuan? Get lost. I won't even go hold on to Xiao Ri's thigh if I die. Yaxi, I really appreciate Professor Chen. Ha ha ha. If the dragon people don't come to lick us now, we won't have a chance in the future. Goodbye, family. I have already changed my nationality to Sakura country. I'm sorry. I prefer a strong country. Super Nima. Get lost for a moment. The live broadcast room was stirred up in chaos by Chen Hao's words. There were indignant insults against him. There are also people from Sakura country who come to express their support in a strange and sinister way. Even more so, some dragon people changed their nationality on the spot and directly became Sakura people. In the eyes of this group of people, dignity and a sense of belonging to the country are not important, only their own interests are the most important. As the Dragon Kingdom approaches desolation, while the Sakura Kingdom is about to soar to the sky, they naturally prefer to become strong people. I'm just giving a suggestion, you can skip it. Chen Hao looked indifferent. He himself is a person who advocates for a strong country. Previously, eagle sauce was strong, so he tended to prefer eagle sauce. Now, with the help of the chosen son, Sakura Kingdom is likely to develop controllable nuclear fusion and become the world's #1 superpower. Chen Hao will definitely take advantage of this global live broadcast opportunity to express his position to Sakura country. Facilitate the smooth transfer of nationality in the future. Li Yangqing and Lu Qixin's faces turned black, and they were about to curse loudly. Bing Bing quickly came out to smooth the situation and said, Professor Chen, you may not have enough confidence in the chosen son of our country, right? What if he can use his special abilities to have a miraculous effect? When she said this, she didn't believe it herself, but she had no choice but to say so. She wants to calm the emotions of the people. Chen Hao pursed his lips and didn't say much. But the sneer in his eyes had already exposed his thoughts. How can a internet celebrity's ability be compared to the abilities of the chosen child of Sakura Kingdom, if it can exert extraordinary effects again? Dragon Kingdom, the decline has been set. The Dragon Man in the live broadcast room was not comforted by Bing Bing's words and still had a worried expression on his face. At least at this moment, their thoughts are the same as those of Chen Hao. Can you get everyone's likes by posting videos? seeing oneself acquire this ability. Chu-Ming is also dumbfounded. Does this Nima have a hook for 8 purposes? Is this the so-called conceptual divine ability? For a moment, Chu-Ming couldn't help but doubt the strength of the concept God. Is it a concept God? Chu-Ming frowned and remembered a separate reminder from the heavenly Tao just now. Within the concept, it is impossible to counteract and do as one pleases, which is invincible. This is the definition of the concept God. Chu-Ming fell into contemplation and seemed to have some enlightenment. Is it impossible to counteract as long as it is within the concept? So what is the concept of my ability? As long as I post a video, everyone will like me. Force everyone to like me. Force like me from everyone around the world. Sleeping slot. Chu-Ming widened his eyes and suddenly understood the power of this concept's divine ability. Useless internet celebrity abilities. No. This TM has a strong global control capability. Chapter 6 Dragon Country Staff. Big Brother, you can be 1,000. You are listening at Novel Full.audio. The time given by the Heavenly Way is extremely tight. Each chosen child has only one day to use special abilities to help the country. After 1 in the morning, the rating will be conducted. No country dares to waste a single penny of its time. Especially for those big countries, the national machinery is fully operational. In a very short time, I contacted my chosen son. And directly dispatched troops to protect his safety. After all, if the chosen son dies, on that day, the rating will be immediately rated as the lowest E level, and the penalty will be doubled. Such consequences are fatal for any country. Regardless of the abilities acquired by the chosen child, even the most insignificant abilities may still have some value. Even if the final rating is lower, it's better than him dying directly. So, the actions of the Dragon Kingdom were also very rapid. Chu-Ming's phone rang in less than half a minute when he had just acquired the ability. It is an encrypted call with an invisible number. Chu-Ming was stunned for a moment, realizing something, and picked it up to connect. Hello, is this Mr. Chu-Ming? A serious female voice came from the other end of the phone. I am. Hello, I am a staff member of the Longwa Security Administration. Let me inform you that in 2 minutes, military personnel will come to pick you up and take you to a safe place. Your personal safety and special abilities are related to the rise and fall of the Dragon Kingdom. We hope you can cooperate with us. Although the special abilities you have obtained may not be ideal, we hope you do not lose confidence. We believe that the abilities bestowed upon every chosen child by the Heavenly Way will definitely be useful. Longwa has formed a research team, and with their help, we will definitely be able to effectively develop your abilities. The audience in the live broadcast room also saw this scene. Sleeping slot, the country's movements are really fast. We contacted him in less than half a minute. Why do I feel a bit amused? The staff's tone is afraid that our chosen son might die. Staff. Resist the pressure. You must not commit suicide. Oh, I can also understand that if I were chosen as the chosen son, carrying the hope of over 1 billion people and the future of the country, but gained a useless ability, for me, I would have collapsed and committed suicide on the spot. By saying this, I suddenly have some admiration for this Chu-Ming. Under such great pressure, he can still remain calm, and his psychological quality is truly amazing. Laughing, what's the use of having good psychological resilience? Our Sakura nation has already sent our chosen son to the nuclear testing laboratory. Even if we cannot successfully develop controllable nuclear fusion within a day, we can still become the world's #1 in the field of nuclear physics. Ha ha ha. Little Dragon Kingdom, wait for our Sakura Empire to rise, kneel down and call Daddy. At this time, there are more Sakura people in the Dragon Country live broadcast room than in the Sakura Country live broadcast room. All kinds of strange and sinister auras, boasting of power, mockery, and sarcasm are overwhelming. The two countries are inherently enemies of the world. At this moment, one's own country is about to take off, while the enemy country is about to become desolate. The people of Sakura country are naturally happy as if it's Chinese New Year, and there must be no shortage of falling stones in the well. Regarding this, the dragon people felt extremely angry and frustrated, but also helpless. There's no way, who made Little Day lucky that their chosen son had obtained the most useful ability. Thank you, but no need. Chu Ming politely interrupted the staff's incessant chatter. The other side was noticeably stunned for a moment and said in some panic, "What? What's not needed?" It is obvious that she is afraid that Chu Ming has already become desperate. Surprisingly, they have all refused the protection of the country. At this moment, all the dragon people's heartbeat slowed down by a beat. Big brother. Don't take it off your mind. Chu Ming also knew that she might have misunderstood. Lien hurriedly said, "What I mean is, I don't need any research team to help me explore the use of special abilities. I know how to use my abilities myself. Of course, I still need the protection of the country, so I'll trouble you." The staff across from them breathed a clear sigh of relief. No trouble, no trouble. Dragon Kingdom is with you. You can bring up anything you need, and we will do our best to meet your needs. As long as Chu Ming doesn't want to commit suicide. As for what research team? It has indeed been formed. But she was actually just trying to comfort Chu Ming. In fact, many high-level officials in the country do not have much hope for the abilities he has acquired. We are all ready to face the punishment of the heavenly way. Chu Ming's mind twitched and he said, "I really need something now." Staff member. You said. I need a smooth computer and phone to send videos. Chu Ming's current computers and mobile phones are too laggy, so it is difficult to carry out the plan in his mind. What tricks can be played with a strong control ability on a global scale? Chu Ming himself is looking forward to it. Ah. Can't we? Sure. No problem. Boy, I'm fooled. I thought he would make some very unreasonable demands, but he just wants a computer and a phone. Used to post videos. Isn't it? Does he really want to try his abilities? Hey, a world-class internet celebrity is really about to emerge now. It's boring, I'm going to see live streaming rooms in other countries. I heard that Ah San's chosen son has already killed over 3 giant lizards. Ah. Bully. It's truly it, 666, it fits my stereotype of Ah San very well. Hey, although the ability obtained by the selected son of the 3 kingdoms heavenly selection is a bit incredible, there is still scientific research value. What if we can develop a drug to enhance his surname ability? Ah, indeed. Begging for flowers. Seeking collection. Looking for feedback. Request data. Dad. Chapter 7. Sakura Kingdom is about to join the Chosen Son's gang. You are listening at novelfull.audio. At this moment. Eagle Sauce Country, Gaul Country, England Country, Sakura Country, these countries with certain strength. They have already escorted their chosen son to the safest place. Expert think tanks. They began to rack their brains thinking about how their special abilities could help the country. The floating flight ability obtained by the selected son of Eagle Sauce Country. It is obviously very helpful for the anti-gravity technology they have been studying. The underwater breathing ability obtained by the chosen son of Gaul is also of great value in the field of biology. The selected son of Namba Kingdom has the ability to turn steel into gold. It is also recognized as a special ability second only to Sakura Country. In a very short period of time, it can cause the economy of Namba Country to skyrocket. This made Bangzi feel proud and quickly joined the army of Sakura Kingdom mocking Dragon Kingdom. I went out to watch the dragon people in other countries' live broadcast rooms, and instantly became even more desperate. It seems that the ability of the chosen son of the Dragon Kingdom is the most useless. In fact, there are also children from other countries who have obtained useless garbage abilities. For example, standing up can make your feet sore. Close your eyes and you won't be able to see anything. Eating will make you full. Wait. It seems to be several hundred times more useless than Chu Ming's abilities. However, the countries where those people are located are all small countries in the third world, which are not noteworthy in the first place. It cannot bring too much psychological comfort to the dragon people. Less than 10 minutes. Chu Ming's door was knocked on. Getting up and opening the door, I saw a dignified man in military uniform standing at the door. Chu Ming glanced at the rank on his shoulder and muttered inwardly. Good guy, 3 Venus. Mr. Chu Ming, please come with us to the nearest underground nuclear bunker, where you have prepared the phones and computers you need. The man in military uniform said seriously. Okay, thank you. Chu Ming nodded and walked out of the room. Under the escort of superior generals and a group of soldiers with live ammunition, Chu Ming directly boarded an armored vehicle and headed towards the nearest air raid shelter. On the car, Chu Ming, holding a lagging phone, hung a ladder and opened the national sports game live broadcast room of Sakura Country. It took more than half a minute to successfully enter. In the picture, it is a laboratory. A group of experimenters are surrounding Okayama Rikawa, the chosen son of Sakura Country. Looking at him with a gaze at rare treasures. Okabe Rikawa's body was already covered with various detection devices, and even a few pipes were inserted, with a face full of fear. It is obvious that the scientists in Sakura Country mistook him for a white mouse. Gangban Jun, don't be afraid. It is honorable to dedicate your body to the Sakura Empire. Yes. If we can understand the principle behind how Okabe Jun can accelerate the research speed of controllable nuclear fusion, this will be the greatest help to Sakura Kingdom. Okabe Jun, hold on. You are a hero of the Sakura Empire. 666, truly a little kid, really abnormal. Let's just start human experiments, right? Hee hee. Don't accidentally kill your chosen son. Ba ga. The red deer of the Dragon Kingdom, get out of our live broadcast room. Are you still in the mood to come and see us? Let's first think about the use of your chosen son's waste ability. Ha ha ha, the dragon people are already envious and talking nonsense. Laugh to death. The barrage of Sakura Country is also a bloody scene. However, Chu Ming didn't have the heart to care about this. Watching the selected son of Sakura Country being directly subjected to human experiments, he couldn't help but feel a little worried. The superior general beside him noticed his expression. Mr. Chu Ming, you don't have to worry about this. We won't be as abnormal as Sakura Country, he said lightly. Chu Ming smiled awkwardly. What can he do? I can only trust the country. Then, he continued to watch the live broadcast room of Sakura Country. Thinking in my heart. If you are conducting a human experiment in Sakura Country at the most critical moment, release a video. Will it cause these scientists to accidentally kill their chosen son? The probability is quite high. But unfortunately, scientists from Sakura Country are not fools either. I dare not conduct 2 dangerous human experiments directly on Tianquan's son. Just doing some blood tests and CT scans, that's it. Then, they directly took Okabe Rikawa to a nuclear testing laboratory several thousand meters underground. There is a huge tokamak device there, which is the most important device for testing controllable nuclear fusion. It is obvious that scientists from Sakura Country are racing against time to start conducting controlled nuclear fusion experiments. The cherry blossom people in the live broadcast room have started to cheer and jump. Here we go. The highlight has finally arrived. With only 1 day, even if we can accelerate the research speed and control the difficulty of nuclear fusion, we may not be able to research anything, right? You're wrong. Okabe Jun's ability is to accelerate the experimental progress of controllable nuclear fusion, not speed. If this progress refers to being able to span decades at once, whispering. You're just a genius. Gangban Jun is invincible. Long live the Sakura Empire. World number 1. It's just around the corner in the Dragon Country special program. The guests also learned about the progress on the Sakura countryside. Is it a tokamak device? Lu Qixin's face is not very attractive. As early as a decade ago, he wrote in his representative work, The Three-Body Problem, that the tokamak device is not an implementable solution for controllable nuclear fusion. Although it is just a conjecture in science fiction novels. However, if Sakura Kingdom is truly aided by the chosen sun today, controlled nuclear fusion has been successfully achieved using the tokamak device. Lu Qixin felt that she would still face overwhelming ridicule. However, this is not too important anymore. The most uncomfortable thing for Lu Qixin is still witnessing the Sakura country about to break through the forefront of human technology. Hey, Dragon Kingdom is really difficult now. Did you see that? Sakura country is about to take off in technology, and I sincerely suggest building good relationships with them in advance. Chen Hao interjected a very untimely sentence. Li Yangqing furrowed his brows and was about to scold angrily. Professor Chen, I advise you not to mention this topic again, otherwise I will apply to the higher authorities to ask you to leave this program, Bing Bing said first. In fact, she also knows the reason why the country invites such people to participate in special programs. It's nothing more than giving the people a vent. But Bing Bing can't stand this rare person anymore. Chen Hao smiled indifferently and was too lazy to argue with her. So what if I leave the show? Can we prevent the rise of Sakura country? Let your chosen son use his internet celebrity abilities to stop it. Chapter 8. Sakura Nation's controlled nuclear fusion test is coming soon. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Watching Sakura Nation begin research on controllable nuclear fusion. Longwa netizens feel extremely unwilling and helpless. At this time, there are not many bullet comments from the Dragon Country live broadcast room. I have no mood at all. All the sarcastic remarks from Sakura Country, Nanbeta Country, and Eagle Sauce Country. And at this moment, Chu Ming is contemplating a very critical issue. When will the experiment of controllable nuclear fusion be forcibly interrupted and cause the greatest harm? He really wants to ask someone, but he definitely can't do anything about it. If this question is asked during global live streaming, I'm afraid many people will soon guess what they want to do. Although it may not necessarily now, apart from Chu Ming himself, no one knows that his ability is actually a conceptual divine ability. As long as it is within the concept, all rules can be ignored. Or rather he's the rule. Just now, Chu Ming saw someone discussing his abilities on the barrage. Everyone feels that their abilities are greatly limited, and it is estimated that only those who see the videos they post will like them. No one imagined that this would be an extremely terrifying global control skill. This is naturally the best situation. Other countries will be unprepared for their own abilities. When should I post the video? Chu Ming pondered for a while, but ultimately decided to stare at the live broadcast room of Sakura Country, depending on the situation. Soon, the armored vehicle he was riding on stopped. Under the protection of soldiers with live ammunition, he walked into a building resembling an air raid shelter. Taking the elevator, we delved into the underground 20 floors. After walking through a long corridor, he was placed in a room of over 100 square meters. Bedroom slot, is this room too luxurious? It's comparable to a 5-star hotel. It feels like there's nothing missing. Yeah, and it's also very safe. The nuclear defense facilities several hundred meters underground are probably safe even after the end of the world. This can't be the safe house of any leader, can it? It's amazing, mad, I'm crying with envy. Is this the treatment of the chosen son? It is still necessary. Although Chu Ming's abilities are useless, what if they are useful? Even if they are really useless, it is better than dying. After all, that will result in the lowest rating, and the punishment will be doubled, right, right, right. Brother Chu. No, Dad Chu. Although you're a waste, don't act like you. 6. You know how to comfort people. Not just netizens from Longwa. Even Chu Ming himself was surprised by this luxurious underground room. To be honest, he has never lived in such a good house before or after his travels. The treatment of Tianxuan's son is still very good. Mr. Chu Ming, you'd better stay inside for the rest of the time. The superior general said, if you have any needs, you can call me and we will do our best to meet them. Of course, you also need to cooperate with our future arrangements. Okay, thank you. Chu Ming nodded, he had no reason to refuse such a good treatment. Afterwards, the superior generals left. Chu Ming walked into the house and soon saw a brand new computer and a mobile phone on the computer desk in the bedroom. Chu Ming immediately walked up and picked up his phone, connected to the internet, hung a ladder, and opened the live broadcast room of the Sakura National Games, all in one go. Then he sat on the sofa and silently looked up. Why does he keep watching the live broadcast room of Sakura country? What is he trying to do? Isn't it envy of the ability of the chosen son of Sakura country? I can't understand, I can't understand. With so many countries' live streaming rooms, it's just our most boring, hey. What's the solution? His ability doesn't allow him to do anything that's not boring. I'm actually looking forward to him posting a video to test his abilities, but I'm not sure what the specific effect will be. What else can it be? Of course, everyone who sees his video will give him likes. There's a check mark. It's not interesting, I'll go check out the live broadcast room of a Sangwa, it's really exciting there. At this point, no one had any hope for Chu Ming anymore. In reality, the people of the Dragon Kingdom have begun to crazily purchase various survival materials. Prepare for the upcoming national sports punishment. The number of people in the clear live broadcast room began to plummet. 3 hours later. Surprisingly, less than 50 million people watched this global live broadcast. In the special program, Bing Bing and the 3 guests were all quite bored, and could only stare blankly at Chu Ming in the picture. And Chu Ming also stared at his phone in a daze. It has been several hours already. No one knows what he has been watching in the live broadcast room of Sakura country. And on the Sakura country side. As expected, the progress of controllable nuclear fusion experiments has been very smooth. In terms of theory, significant breakthroughs have been made in a very short period of time. Looking at the group of cherry blossom nuclear physics scientists in the picture with ecstatic expressions, one can tell how great their progress has been. At this point, they are already starting the tokamak device and preparing to start the first formal experiment. This is the first time in China to experiment with high constraint mode operation under a plasma current of 1 million amperes. The chief nuclear physicist of Sakura Nation exclaimed excitedly, once we successfully maintain nuclear fusion for more than 100 seconds, we will become the world's most advanced country in controllable nuclear fusion technology. This will be a historic technological advancement. Long live Lord Gangban, Okabe Jun's ability is really powerful. In just a few hours, our country has made such tremendous technological progress. His Tiandao rating today is definitely above a level. Ha ha ha. Other countries are still studying the ability of their chosen sons without any clue, and we have made such great progress. What is a mere 100 seconds? We will definitely succeed in mastering controllable nuclear fusion. Long live the Sakura Empire. Experiment, start. After the chief nuclear physicist of Sakura announced the official start of controlled nuclear fusion experiments. The number of online viewers in the Sakura country live broadcast room is starting to skyrocket. 300 million. 800 million. 1.5 billion. 3 billion. Even the special program of Dragon Country has temporarily switched the screen to the live broadcast room of Sakura country. Bing Bing tightly gripped the microphone, her face full of nervousness. Lu Qixin and Li Yangqing's expressions were unprecedentedly solemn. As a renowned science fiction writer and a scientist at the forefront of physics, they understand more than anyone what a breakthrough in controllable nuclear fusion means. That is definitely a revolutionary technology that can change the world. Representing infinite energy. Whoever can master it can become the world's #1 power in a very short time. No dragon person would hope that this country would be Sakura country. At this moment, the emotions of Lu Qixin and Li Yangqing can be imagined. But there was a smile on the corner of Chen Hao's mouth. Not only is Dragon Country monitoring the progress of controlled nuclear fusion testing in Sakura Country, the whole world is paying attention. Everyone knows that once the experiment is successful, Sakura Country will soar to become the world's strongest. This will change the world's landscape and is closely related to everyone. In the breathless concentration of countless people. In the picture, the huge tokamak device started to operate, trembling slightly. Internal nuclear fusion has begun. 10 seconds. 20 seconds. 50 seconds. 100 seconds. Successfully refreshed the controllable nuclear fusion record set by Longguo. And, it's still continuing. At this moment, countless Sakura people have stood up excitedly. Crazy shouting to vent one's ecstasy. They know that from now on, Sakura Country will surpass Dragon Country and Eagle Sauce, becoming the world's largest technology country. Countless Sakura people picked up their phones and started typing on keyboards. Prepare to celebrate and show off crazily in the barrage of the national sports live broadcast. However, at this moment, Chu Ming, who has been watching the Sakura Country live broadcast room all along, his gaze flickered. That's right. This is the time. Without hesitation, he immediately cut the screen of his mobile phone, turned on TikTok, and released a video he had prepared in advance. Why do you suddenly want to watch short videos in Chapter 9? You are listening at Novel Full.audio. Breaking through 100 seconds. Dr. Chen. We have broken through 100 seconds. We have become the world's strongest country in controllable nuclear fusion technology. In the Sakura Country laboratory, an experimenter looked at various data on the screen and shouted excitedly. Other faces were also filled with excitement and ecstasy. They seemed to have seen the scene of the cherry blossom country soaring to the top of the world. No. Now it is the pinnacle of the world. High constraint mode operation under 1 million ampere plasma current, lasting over 100 seconds. This means that their Sakura nation has mastered the world's most advanced controllable nuclear fusion technology. In terms of technology, historic breakthroughs have been made. To achieve this is actually enough, even if controllable nuclear fusion is not fully achieved, it doesn't matter. Okabe Rikawa breathed a long sigh of relief and smiled ecstatically. He has used his own abilities to help the country achieve such a significant technological breakthrough. It can be imagined that my Heavenly Way rating today will definitely be very high. At least it can double the national fortune of Sakura Country. Even receive random rewards from the Heavenly Way. Okabe Rikawa feels like he has completed his mission. Has achieved something that no other country's chosen son can do. Especially the Dragon Kingdom. When he thought of the useless garbage ability of the chosen son of the Dragon Kingdom, Okabe Rikawa wanted to laugh. Dragon Kingdom is definitely the unlucky country among all the great powers. I will definitely be punished by the Heavenly Way. After today, with the ups and downs, it is undoubtedly certain that Sakura Kingdom will surpass Dragon Kingdom. Even, the Dragon Kingdom is likely to collapse and fall directly out of the ranks of great powers. Okabe Rikawa became increasingly ecstatic as he thought about it. At this moment, Dr. Chen, the chief nuclear physicist of Sakura Country, suddenly said. The operation of the tokamak device is very stable. The internal temperature has reached 60 million degrees Celsius, but there is no unbearable phenomenon happening. The nuclear fusion reaction has been going on for 200 seconds. We are very likely to have truly achieved controllable nuclear fusion. Dr. Chen's voice became increasingly excited, staring intently at the various data on the screen. At this moment, his body trembled with tension and excitement. The experimenters were also indescribably excited, even with tears streaming down their faces, shouting, "God bless Sakura country." No, right. It's not like the first formal experiment successfully achieved controllable nuclear fusion, right? Is Okabe Jun's ability so powerful? Success. It must have been successful. It has been maintained for over 200 seconds, and it's still so stable. Ha ha ha. God bless the Sakura Kingdom. Okabe Jun, you are the hero of Sakura. Sick men of the Dragon Kingdom, have you seen how powerful our chosen son is? Ha ha ha. You must be jealous. Let your internet celebrities come out and save you. Don't worry, we still need to complete the energy output experiment. Yeah, just being able to maintain nuclear fusion is useless. Being able to output and utilize the energy of nuclear fusion is truly mastering controllable nuclear fusion. Believe in Lord Okabe, believe in the country. We can definitely succeed at this time. The number of people in the Sakura country live broadcast room has exceeded the terrifying 5 billion. 2/3 of the world's people gather here to witness history. All the dragon people's hearts have sunk to the bottom. Watching Xiao remaster controllable nuclear fusion technology with his own eyes is even more uncomfortable than killing them. Oh, it's over. Little Day is about to take off. Not only can one master infinite energy, but they can also receive heavenly rewards. They couldn't imagine to what extent this wave of cherry blossom country could soar to the sky. In the special program, the atmosphere was suppressed to the extreme. Li Yangcheng and Lu Qixin are no longer in the mood to speak. Sakura Kingdom only needs to complete the final energy output experiment now. It means that they have officially mastered controllable nuclear fusion technology. Even if this final step is not successful. At this time, Sakura country has still become the world's #1 technology powerhouse. This is already an ironclad fact. The ability of the selected son of Sakura Kingdom is indeed powerful, but unfortunately it is not from our country. Chen Hao suddenly spoke up. Although it's a pity, my face is full of smiles, giving people a strange feeling. Bing Bing gave him a very displeased look, but had no intention of saying anything more. Exporting the energy of nuclear fusion is not a simple task, and it has a certain level of danger. In case something goes wrong. Lu Qixin murmured, trying to comfort herself. He is also well aware that the probability of errors in experiments at this level is pitifully small. Chen Hao gave him a disdainful glance. Can't you just see others like this? A self-comforting clown. And in this live broadcast scene, scientists and experimenters from Sakura country have started conducting energy output experiments. Everyone is fully focused on the instruments they are responsible for, afraid of any distractions. They also know exporting the energy of nuclear fusion poses certain risks. Once a mistake occurs, the consequences are unimaginable. As is well known, hydrogen bombs are products of nuclear fusion. Dr. Chen's energy is also unprecedentedly focused, constantly giving instructions to hundreds of experimenters, confirming that every step is correct. In the end, under the gaze of countless people, he gave the order. First nuclear fusion energy output experiment, start. In an instant, hundreds of experimenters began operating various precision instruments in front of them in an orderly manner, with high concentration of energy. Okabe Rikawa at the scene dared not speak anymore. Staring intently at the tokamak device behind the huge glass with bated breath. Crazy prayer in my heart that this experiment must succeed. Just suddenly, an inexplicable idea appeared in Okabe Rikawa's mind. Why do you suddenly feel like watching short videos? Is it do you need my like for a video? What? What are you thinking? Are you thinking about this important experiment? Okabe Rikawa frowned and quickly shook his head, trying to shake off this strange idea from his mind. As a result, not only did it not get thrown away, but the idea became even stronger. Even gradually, it has become a desire that seems to be instinctive to humans. Just like a person who has been hungry for 10 days, seeing a table of state banquets. I can't stand it anymore. I have to watch short videos. I want to like a video. I need to like it. The inexplicable desire gradually overwhelmed Okabe Rikawa's rationality, as if ants were crawling all over him. He reached out his hand uncontrollably and groped around, trying to find his phone. However, it is not allowed to bring mobile phones in the laboratory. Scratch. Okabe Rikawa stood up anxiously and rushed towards the outside of the laboratory without hesitation. He shouted loudly in his mouth, "Give me your phone. Give me your phone quickly. I want to like a video." Chapter 10. The Madness of Global People. We must. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Okabe Rikawa's outrageous move. But it did not attract anyone's attention or shock. Because he was not the only one who had that thought in his mind just now. But rather everyone around the world. Dragon Country, Eagle Sauce Country, Gaolu Country, Nanbang Country, 197 countries worldwide. 8 billion people. At this moment, everyone's mind seemed to be forcibly implanted with a program. There is only one thought left in the brain. That is, you need to immediately open a short video app and give a video a like. Shwa shwa shwa. The Sakura Country live broadcast room originally had over 5 billion online users. Starting to plummet at an extremely exaggerated speed. 4 billion. 1.5 billion. 500 million. 30 million. In the end, it even fell to less than a million. Everyone who left the studio immediately turned on TikTok with their mobile phones or computers. Then, by a stroke of luck, a funny video was searched for and reposted. Give it I like it. In the special program. Whether it's Bing Bing, Lu Qixin, Li Yangqing, Chen Hao, or even the entire staff. At this time, they all took out their mobile phones and turned on TikTok. Find that funny video and like it. The movements are quite neat and uniform. Give people a very eerie feeling. It's like being possessed by a collective evil. And at the moment they finished liking, their rationality was restored. A group of people looked at each other with a bewildered expression on their faces. Big eyes stare small eyes. Every face was filled with confusion and astonishment. Why should I turn on TikTok? Lu Qixin was confused and asked, "What am I doing?" But the next second, he thought of something and suddenly widened his eyes in shock. Chu Ming. Everyone woke up in an instant. This is obviously the only explanation. It must be their chosen son who just posted a video and used his abilities. This ability, how could they force them to like him uncontrollably? Isn't it because people who see his videos give him likes? Not waiting for everyone to react. At this moment, bang. A deafening roar suddenly spread from the live broadcast room of Sakura Country. Everyone in the program was taken aback. Then, they were shocked to see. In the live broadcast room of Sakura Country. Without the tokamak device. No more testers. There is no longer the figure of the chosen son, Okada Iterakawa. Only a sea of fire. Immediately, it turned black. Just as everyone was uncertain and uncertain. The voice of the heavenly way rings in the minds of everyone around the world. Major announcement. Sakura Nation's chosen son, Okada Iterakawa, dead. Major announcement. Sakura Nation's chosen son, Okada Iterakawa, dead. Major notice. 3 identical broadcasts. Thunder resounds in the minds of everyone around the world. At this moment, I don't know how many people widened their eyes in front of the screen. Stupid. Confused. Fear. 8 billion people worldwide, one is considered foolish. No one expected it. Just as Sakura Kingdom is about to fully grasp controllable nuclear fusion. Unexpectedly, this incredible reversal occurred suddenly. Ha. 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 Dot. Did something happen to gods and demons? Did something happen to gods and demons? Did something happen to gods and demons? Oh, thank you. What's the situation? Just now, my whole family seemed to be under the control of the spirit. They all turned on TikTok, and it was also the Dragon Kingdom version of TikTok. They searched the same video and praised it. Are we cursed? Me too. I suddenly turned off the live broadcast uncontrollably just now. I turned on TikTok to search for a video to like, and then came back to see that the live broadcast room in Cherry Blossom Country was gone. What's the situation? Is it a funny video with golden hair that you like? Yeah. Are you too? Me too. Who can tell me what exactly happened? This is too weird. Yeah, what happened in the Sakura country? Why did their chosen son suddenly die? Ba Jie Yalu. What exactly is going on? The first reaction of the vast majority of people worldwide is confusion and fear. At this point, those who had already liked the video and regained their sanity returned to the black screen live broadcast room of Sakura country. Crazy barrage of comments and discussions erupted. The number of online users has rapidly skyrocketed to over 3 billion. Of course, at this time, on a global scale. A small number of people are still racking their brains to think about how to like that video. For example, students in school who don't have mobile phones are going crazy now. A group of students rushed into the office and snatched the teacher's phone and computer. Or rush into the computer classroom and crazily seize the computer. For example, the person currently on a plane, and the person flying the plane. At this point, they didn't even care about their own lives. All that's left in my mind is the idea of having to like that video. So on a global scale. Countless man-made terrorist air accidents are happening one after another in a very short time. Countless deaths and injuries. However, strangely enough, there hasn't been a plane crash in the Dragon Kingdom. Half an hour ago, Longwo ordered all airports across the country to shut down, and all flying flights should land nearby as soon as possible. But at that time, the vast majority of people around the world's attention was focused on the live broadcast rooms of Sakura country. Few people have noticed this unusual point. Gradually, someone began to react. Especially note that the account ID for reposting that funny video is Xiao Ming. Moment a name has appeared in the minds of countless people. The first person to realize is naturally the Dragon Man. Sleeping Slot. Chu Ming. I'm super. Chu Ming, Sleeping Trough. Chu Dad. Sleeping Slot, Lying Slot, Lying Slot. Everyone likes. So this is the real meaning of everyone liking. I'm so stupid. Soon, in the live broadcast room of Sakura country's black screen. I was overwhelmed by the dragon people's sleeping trough. At this moment, only these two words can express their inner shock and disbelief. Just publish a video to get everyone's likes. So is this definition of everyone so terrifying? What is the ability of waste internet celebrities? Damn it. This TM has strong control capabilities on a global scale. And it's the kind that doesn't make any sense at all.